Let's talk about earnest money. What is it? How much is it? And how do you lose it? Let's start with what it is. Earnest money is basically a liquidated damages provision. That means that if the buyer fails to perform or close on the real estate contract and they're outside of any contingencies, then the seller gets to keep that money as compensation for not being able to sell their home to another buyer, for time missed off market, and those are the damages. Unless specified differently in the contract, that's all the seller gets. They can't force the buyer to purchase the home or sue the buyer for more. In the state of Washington, earnest money is typically around 3% of the purchase price, but it cannot exceed 5% per statutory safe harbor law. So the buyer can offer more, but if they don't close, the amount of the damages the seller can keep is limited to that 5% of the purchase price. Buyers can protect their earnest money with various contingencies, most commonly a financing contingency, where if all the criteria are met and through no fault of buyer, the lender is unable to fund, the buyer's earnest money can be protected. There's a lot more to understand with this topic, so if you have any questions, reach out.